Hello and welcome to Maktala Slime Lootfest. This is an incremental game where we are supposed to kill hordes of slimes and use their loot to become stronger and farm them eventually. Yeah, nothing much is happening yet, so let's see what happens when we press play. Here are the slimes, and so we just need to hover our mouse over the slimes and we deal damage to them. Our attacks were very slow, and this run we got 2 coins, so I guess upgrades it is. Here we can unlock a tree for 2 coins, so let's do that. Power tree. The power tree is the main source of stats in the game. Every system in the game is improved through the tree. Okay, so yeah, this is the upgrade. 3 then. 15% chance to hit twice. This doesn't cost anything. Okay, I can just buy it for free. That's great. Next upgrades are a little more expensive. Let's keep on playing and trying to get some coins. Yeah, we definitely need a little more attack speed. This is so slow. Can we hit 2 of them same time? We can. Here again. This is just 1 health. Yeah, we got it. Good. Now we got 4 coins and a total of 6. Let's see. Plus 20% damage area size. That is definitely useful. And here we could also buy plus 1 damage. I think plus damage is actually better because the enemies have like 3 health. So now we do hit the enemies. Just missed a hit there. That's unfortunate. Only 3 coins. We have 8. Let's do another one. Yeah, I think we can get 2 of these. Yes. And this moving one. Let's see, can we get anything with 12 coins? You know, of course, get more damage. So we would one hit the enemies. Let's do that. And press play again. This time we should be able to get much more coins. Well, 8. That is more. And now I think we can afford some upgrades even. So damage area size or plus 1 second to the timer. Let's go with the timer. And again we go. Let's try to get all of these double kills. So get the most money out of them. Yeah, 10 coins this run. Definitely could afford more time or the damage area. Let's do the area this time. And on to new run we go. Here's a tree at the same time. That's great. Can we get these 2? Yes, we can. Now there's not anyone so close to each other that we could get 2. Let's just do a couple quick runs here, farming the coins. Okay, now we unlocked the stage 2. However, I think the enemies on the stage 2 are more healthier in a way, so we wouldn't one-shot them anymore. Number of monsters. I guess that could be good, because we could get the multi-kills. Let's get one of those. Spawn a monster every second. I guess that's useful as well. Costs some school token. I guess we got that from getting the stage 2 unlocked. I will buy that. And then we have some coins left still. Attack speed. That's good. Let's see how the stage 2 goes. Yeah, the enemies have twice as much health. I think they have 6 health now. Here we can get some multi-kills. I think the enemies also drop like 2 coins, because previously they dropped just 1 coin. Yeah, they are dropping 2 coins. That is good. Did a couple of runs and now we have 85 coins, so let's see. Faster monster spawn rate or even more monsters. Let's see some of these attack ones or maybe the time. Let's get one of these time increases and then attack speed, as well as we could buy this plus 3 damage. Yeah, so now we should one-shot these. Great. I think now we are starting to make money. Yeah, 36 coins on 1 run and we unlocked the stage 3 actually. And got another school token. This time on the store there is an upgrade. 20% chance to fire projectiles on hit. I don't know what the projectiles do. I guess they just deal damage to the close enemies, but let's try it. Next up we could get this damage increase. Not the damage increase, damage area size increase. Yeah, and a little more attack speed. Great. So stage 3, here we come. Okay, there we are shooting already some projectiles. So it is basically just a 1 extra hit. Well, I guess that's good. Here we can get some multi-kills. Oh, 157 coins. We could increase my damage by 6. So we would again one-shot every enemy. But also we could get more damage area size. Yeah, I will get that. And that unlocked plus 2 seconds to the timer upgrade. Sure, I can just buy that. and we also have previous timer upgrade here that we haven't bought yet, so let's get that too. Now we should have a lot more time to deal with these slimes. Yeah, I can definitely feel the increased time at least. I think I will try to farm to the 150 coins so I can get my damage up. Yeah, now we have the 150 coins, so let's buy the damage upgrade and should be one-shotting each one of these. Yeah, we definitely are. That is great. Now we are starting to get pretty decent coins for each run. 87 for this one. Let's see what this next one will give me. 102 I got for this one. And also unlock the next stage with the skull token. So what about the upgrades? What can we get? Projectile pierce +1 monster, or damage area size, timer duration, just more monsters. Let's get a faster monster spawn rate as well as +5 monsters, and then we can afford still this timer increase. And the timer increase unlocked a new one, which we could buy with the skull token. Launch an area attack every 4 seconds. Well, that's the only skull token upgrade we have, so I guess I can just buy that. Let's see the stage 4. There's at least a lot of monsters or slimes, whatever you wanna call them, but my damage is little lacking. However, we still got even more coins than on the previous runs, so that's good. Let's buy some piercing for the projectiles, and that's all the money gone. New run it is then. Here's some slimes close together, so we can get those multi-kills. Oh yeah, and the area of effect attack is actually random. Just chooses a random location where it's gonna put it. Interesting. 300 coins. We could unlock runes, whatever they do. Guess we'll figure out if we buy them. Let's just do that. Runes. Runes are bindable objects that provide various stats. Runes have a small chance of dropping from monsters. Higher level runes have better stats values. Okay, but so yeah, we don't actually have any yet. I guess we will need to wait for the monsters to drop some. In the meantime, we just have to go again. Trying to go for the best multi-kills always when I see them. Okay, now we got actually one rune from this. It says that it's normal. Let's see what it is. Level 4 normal, plus 19% coins gained. Okay, I guess I can just bind that, because that's the only one that I have. So, and for the upgrades, let's do number of monsters. Sure, it's better if there's more monsters, because that means that we are more likely to hit enemies, or at least multiple enemies, and that means more coins. Did a couple of runs and now we have over 1000 coins. Didn't get any runes though, so we are just going to go with the one that we have. For 350 coins we could unlock treasure chests. I guess we can just do that. Treasure chests are rare monsters that drop significantly more coins than regular monsters. Okay, so we are hoping for treasure chests then. I'm gonna buy some of these projectile jump upgrades and projectile wall bounces. Projectiles seem to be pretty decent at least. And a little more time. That's all the money gone, so now there's a chest. I'm not exactly sure how much coins we got from that, but well, the game said that it would be significantly more, so I'm going with that. 200 coins for the run. I guess it was significantly more. Let's see if we can catch another chest. Maybe then we can actually see how many coins they drop. Well, didn't see another treasure chest, but with 800 coins we can buy more damage, so we are one-shotting the enemies once again. That's better. Better than having to hit them twice. Yeah, now we are starting to actually clear this area. Next stage unlocked, and another skull token. Where can we use the skull token? Here. 30% chance for new monsters to spawn close to existing monsters. Monsters spawn 65% faster. Let's get that, and then we can afford more damage area. However, now the damage is again so that we have to hit these twice, which isn't great. But then again, they are dropping more coins each time, so I guess that's fine. Almost 1000 coins again to increase my coin gains, sure. And then more time. Now we cannot afford anything. So back to hitting the slimes, I guess. I saw that the next damage increase is 1500 coins, so maybe I should just grind a little bit for that. Here's another treasure chest, 47 coins. Okay, so it is actually quite a lot more when these normal slimes are just giving 9. What? Now we got a third treasure chest this run. And we found another rune. Let's see what it is. Monsters spawn 16% faster. Is that better than gold gains? I guess. Let's put that on and sell the gold gains. Now we can still afford another projectile. Oh yeah, I was saying that I should save money for the damage increase. Let's do that. Or get all the upgrades for now and get the damage up. Now after this run we should have enough money for the damage. Yeah, oh, I clicked the wrong button. But yeah, we definitely had enough money, but I just pressed the wrong button and I did retry instead of going to the upgrades. Well, I guess we are doing this one more run then before buying the damage. Now, 1500 coins plus 16 damage. Thank you. And then we can also get more monsters. Now this is pretty easy. All the slimes are just dying in one hit. We apparently unlocked the stage 6 with another skull token. Let's see. There's a skull token upgrade. Partially damaged monsters drop partial coins at the end of the run. Okay, so if we damage an enemy and they don't die before the time runs out, we still get some amount of the coins. That would be kind of good, at least because now again my damage is lacking behind. So I guess I don't need to worry so much about trying to get every one of these killed that are already damaged. I can just try to focus on the biggest groups. What can we get for almost 2000 coins? Well, now we can get the another projectile and also monster spawn rate. Sure, now there are quite a lot of monsters on the field, but that's a good thing. And the treasure chest, let's get that. 69 coins. Let's do another run. Oh, we are almost unlocked the stage 7. We missed by 3 monster kills. Well, I'm sure we will get that soon enough. In the meantime, we got another rune. Let's check it out. 1% chance to fire projectiles on hit. I don't know if 1% sounds that great. I guess I can just sell that for now. Now with the 2500 coins we could also unlock skill system. Let's do that. Each skill comes with 3 upgrades. Maxing out these upgrades unlock a 4th special upgrade. Currency is earned by leveling up the system through killing monsters. Okay, so we just have to kill monsters. Simple enough. So I guess we just start killing the monsters again. Trying to just hit as many slimes as possible. Hoping that the projectiles finish them off. Yeah, now we unlocked one of these skill tokens, so let's see. Only thing we can buy for now is lightning chain. Oh, I guess we are getting that. Oh, we could have unlocked it previously even, because it costs nothing. Now this upgrade, however, costs one of these tokens. Oh well, let's buy that. And for the main upgrades, 10% chance for skills to trigger twice. It's expensive. What do we get if we buy these new upgrades? +1 number to area attacks launched, or expensive one, that is +1 to area attacks triggers. Let's get the skill one for now and we go again. Yeah, there was a skill happening, some lightning strikes. Now we unlock the next stage again. There's nothing we can afford for the upgrades and no runes. For the lightning chain we can buy +9% chance to fork to another chain. Sure. And we just have to go again. This time the stage 7. Okay, now the slimes are starting to have a lot more health. And my attacks actually need 3 hits to take them down. But we are still getting quite good money out of this. So let's just keep going. And we have 4000 coins, so we can definitely afford something. Could we get this +1 skill token gained on level up, gain on unlock? And it says 3. I'm just gonna buy that. Hope that it's a good upgrade. And we have 4 of these tokens to spend. +3% damage for each chain. Let's get that. Now we have to max out this skill for special upgrade. But with these 3 tokens, let's get the 9% chance to fork to another chain and start again. Here's a big pile of slimes, so let's get them. Once again we have 2 tokens, but we cannot afford anything with those. No runes and 4000 coins. So we will buy +15% coins gained and we are just going again. I actually forgot to check how much the next damage increase actually costs. I feel like that should be pretty useful when it is taking a little while to get these slimes down. Let's actually check it here. 4,500, so we can farm that quite easily. Yeah, now we have enough money to buy the damage and also some of these lightning chain upgrades. Chain to one additional monster, sure. Did a couple of runs, just collecting money here, and now we have 15,000 coins, 3 of these skill tokens, which we could spend for the lightning upgrade, plus 3% damage for each chain, sure. And didn't find any runes. I could get some upgrades. Attack speed, damage area size, monsters spawn faster, plus 7 monsters, plus 1 to area attacks triggers, plus 1 to number of area attacks launched. That's at least good, and it was cheap, so let's buy that. Skill cooldown, let's get this plus 7 number of monsters and maybe the spawn rate. Then we can still afford the attack speed, which unlocked. Fire projectiles on hit, projectile jump to one monster, and plus 1 to projectiles wall bounces. But these are pretty expensive, 40 million. Well, these are just 18,000 and 28,000. Well, let's just collect more money, still needing to increase my damage to actually be able to one-shot these again. Now we unlocked stage 8, cannot afford anything on the upgrades page. And yeah, now the enemies take even more hits. Definitely need more damage. Now I can afford the next damage increase, which is plus 45. There would also be unlock bounties. Let's get the damage first and next up the bounties. But we found another rune. This time it's rare and it has plus 0.1% chance to find treasure chests and plus 4% chance to deal double damage. But I also could just grind for 7,000 coins and buy the next slot. Let's try to get the 7,000 coins as well as the 4,800 for the bounties. Even though my damage isn't the highest, it's still pretty decent. Because we are still clearing the area of the slimes like pretty fast. Like here, there's not that many slimes on the screen. One more run on this should do the trick for enough money collected for both upgrades. Yeah, we can buy the 7,000 rune slot, bind that, and next unlock the bounties. Bounties are randomly spawned objects that provide various effects including extra coins, damaging enemies, and additional bonuses unlocked through the power tree. Okay, so here we have an upgrade for plus 5% chance to spawn bounties. Yeah, now again we just need money for all the upgrades, so there was some bounty, I guess. It was just some flask, some potion, but I guess it was bounty, because I haven't seen any of those before. Let's just grind a couple runs for money and see what we can afford then. 23,000 coins and we found some rune. Chance to find treasure chests. Well, that isn't that good, so I will just sell it. And we can also increase the level on something of my lightning strike. Do we take the chance to fork to another chain? Yeah, that is now maxed out. Need 10 more skill tokens to max out the rest of this and figure out what the special upgrade is. But until then, need to just buy upgrades. Let's try this bounty one. Chance to mark an area making all monsters take more damage. Okay, it needs a skull token. Here's another one that needs a skull token plus 25% chance to spawn a monster when you kill one. I want to take that one for now. And let's take this bounty effect one. Now we are just back to collecting coins, I guess, until we can unlock something new. Here's another flask. Is that flask even the bounty? I don't understand. Maybe it is. Or what else could it be? I don't have any other skills and they started to appear when I got the bounty upgrade. We just about unlocked stage 9 and have again 20,000 coins. This time we could take this chance to mark an area. Yeah, only thing we can afford is skill cooldown. It's fine. And on to the next stage it is. Here again the monsters are taking more damage and are harder to kill. So now some damage upgrades might be useful again. Let's see how much it costs. 14,000. Yeah, I can just get that easily if I do a couple runs. Yeah, now I have enough money for the damage. So let's get that. Nothing I can afford other than the damage, of course. These upgrades are so expensive. Yeah, I guess I just have to keep on grinding the stages so I can unlock something new when I reach the stage 11. Yeah, finally unlocked the stage 10 with the help of a little damage upgrades. And yet again we can increase that lightning chain. Let's put there a little more damage and 25,000 coins. That would get me more time, yeah. And we are out of money, so back to beating the slimes we go. Just want to unlock the stage 11 because I saw that there is something that requires me to reach that stage. But we are still 98 monsters away from that, so we need quite a lot of upgrades to do that. Here's an upgrade for plus 2% damage for each second of maximum time and duration. Now my damage is 290, so if I buy this, it jumps to 415, so that's great. We also have some rune here, plus 12% bounties effect. Is that better than monster spawn rate? I don't think so, so I will sell it and go again. Now these slimes should go down much easier with the increased damage, because on this stage at least they had a lot of health. But yeah, it's pretty much 2 hits that they take. Okay, finally we unlocked the stage 11. Now I wanna see what it actually is. Unlock shiny monsters. Yeah, I will unlock shiny monsters then. Shiny variants, shiny slime variants are very rare monsters that provide stats based on how many you slay. After slaying a certain amount, a special stat is granted. Okay, so I just have to find these slimes and I will get bonuses based on how many I have killed. That's interesting. Definitely great. With 24,000 coins I can still afford damage area size and chance to find treasure chests. Good. Let's try this. Stage 11. There's right away some shiny slime. Let's take it down. Gave us an achievement for taking down the first shiny slime. These slimes have again so much health on this new stage. They are taking like 4 hits before they go down, but I'm sure we can find more damage in the upgrade shop. And now we can also upgrade this lightning chain to the max level, and the special upgrade is chance on hit to call a lightning strike, but that will require 7 skill tokens. Could also unlock a new skill, Rain of Arrows, with 5 skill tokens. Well, I have to keep grinding a little bit for the skill tokens anyway. Here's the special slime that we killed, Grass. Plus 1 number of monsters. The number of alive monsters is less than 50, a new one instantly spawns. Requires 20 times. So I need to kill 20 of these before this actually starts to work. So let's just go again and try to find those shiny new monsters. How much do I actually need for the next damage? 60k. I will just try to collect that. These are taking so long to be killed. They have so much health. Here's a new shiny slime. Take that down. Now we can afford the damage, and the new shiny slime was Rhino. Plus 2% coins gained. Oh, so yeah, now I realized how they actually work. I think that this grass one actually gives me now plus 1 number of monsters, and for this grayed out part it would need me to have 20 of them for this to work. And same on this one. I have now that plus 2% coins gained, but if I want this 10% chance to drop 5 times the coins, I would need 85 of them. Yeah, I think that's how that works. Yet again we found another shiny slime. It was a completely new one, so we'll have to see what that does. Yeah, I think the increased damage at least is helping quite a lot here. Let's see the slime. Electron. Plus 0.1 second to timer, and if we have 60 of them, plus 15% diamond duration. Cool. Let's try this if I get even more damage. Now my damage is up to 839. Still 65,000 coins, and I think I want to increase the number of monsters with that. Is this damage increase enough? I think it actually is enough to two-shot these enemies. That's great. It was, again, taking so long to take down these slimes before, when they needed 3 or even 4 hits. But yeah, this is good. This is good damage. It's an upgrade for an additional plus 2 monsters spawn whenever 1 spawns. So this should mean that there's a lot of monsters spawning. Let's go and see how many monsters will spawn. I guess there's quite a few of these monsters actually now, when I have killed some. Yeah, I at least think that it increased them quite a bit. That's what we want. We want more monsters. Now I have enough skill tokens to buy this rain of arrows, so let's do that. And we have some runes here. One normal one and one rare one. Normal one being plus 35% XP gained, and the rare one 1% chance of fire projectiles on hit and 6% chance to spawn bounties. I guess I could just swap these rare ones. So I will sell that and bind this one, and I will now... actually, should we try this XP gain? I guess it means like this skill XP that we are going to get. With that change we of course lose a little bit of monster respawn timer. I don't know if that is such a big deal. Oh, we just unlocked the stage 12. Don't have anything... Well, we don't have enough coins to get anything with the skull token, but we can get more damage. Yeah, let's buy that. And we can upgrade this rain of arrows, as well as get a little more damage for each arrow. Then we just have to go again. There was right away some special shiny slime. I think it was just the grass one, but we also need to collect those for the special upgrade that it will give me later on. I actually didn't even notice, but we unlocked a new shiny slime crystal. 0.2% chance to find runes, and if we get 35 of those, we will get plus 250% increased rarity of runes found. That would be good. The skill tokens we can increase 6% chance for double fall and fire one additional arrow. I've just kept on buying some of these upgrades whenever I have had the money to do so, and here we could get some area attack cooldown 8% and plus 35% gold gained from treasure chests. Also unlocked the stage 13, so let's try how that goes. I'm assuming that there's a lot health on these enemies once again, which seems to be the case. There is starting to be so much happening on the screen constantly when we have these skills, and also so many projectiles are launching from my attacks. Here's one upgrade which requires the skull token, plus 1% damage for each monster in the maximum number of monsters. Okay, so if my damage is now 1700 and now it is 2800, so that was pretty big increase, so definitely worth it. Would still get this plus 25% mark area size, sure. And for 110,000 coins we could unlock a new mark. Monster drop more coins. Well, let's get that money and buy the upgrade. I'm not actually even sure how much money we are currently making per one run. It definitely is more than 100,000. Yeah, 250,000 for one run. So we can buy this and actually nothing else. Great. I collected a little more money and now we have million coins, which we can use to buy even more damage. And in the meantime I found some runes. All of them are normal and not really that good, so I will just, well, sell all of them. We have some skill tokens to spend, so let's do damage. And we also managed to find a new shiny slime rock. 1% damage area size. And for 45 we would get minus 20% area attack cooldown. We are of course a long way still from all of these special increase or special upgrades. But now we just have to go again. I believe that this run we might actually be able to unlock the next stage. On the previous run I was pretty close to doing so, but a couple left. We actually didn't. Kill 8 more monsters to unlock stage. Well, maybe this one. Maybe this is the run that we get it. Yeah, this time we got it. For the upgrades, 70% of the overkill damage is dealt to a random monster. So when we have excess damage, it is then dealt to a random enemy. That's great. So I will get that. Yes, there's nothing more to buy, so let's try the stage 14 then. Again, there's a lot of health on these enemies, but with all the skills and the upgrades, they are still going down pretty easily. And we are making like 700,000 every single run now. We upgrade something. We can upgrade the rain of arrows. So let's do that. And here we can get chance to find shiny monsters. It's a small chance, but still, I guess it's adding up if we can find more of those upgrades. Now we got our first epic rune. For this one, rain of arrows, plus 10% chance for double fall, plus 19% XP gained, and plus 6% chance to call a mark on an area. Well, I will replace this XP gained one with this, because it's overall better anyway. Let's start farming these slimes again. Probably need to do a couple of runs, because I saw there was a next unlock for 1.5 million. Not quite there, so one more run it is. Now, unlock towers, 1.5 million. Let's do that. Towers provide battlefield bonuses and primarily auto-attack monsters. Unlock new tower types in the power tree and upgrade them through various methods. Okay, here's some upgrade for 1.5 billion. Unlock the archer. Oh, that's a requirement. So I need to unlock the archers somewhere else first. Here's the tower upgrade, 3 million. Well, don't have money for that, so let's just go again. There was some tower right away. I guess I just have to hover my mouse over them and they are getting built. Pretty much the same as for the bounty ones that spawn on the map. Let's get this plus 4% chance for skills to trigger twice. Maybe we can get some more lightning happening and also the rain of arrows. Here's a new upgrade. Prime breed shiny monsters can now be found. So let's unlock that. So I guess they are these ones. Yeah, it actually says here prime breed. And the last ones are mythic creature. Definitely need to find some more upgrades to get those. Here's probably one of those new shiny slimes. We'll have to go check what that was. So here, flash. 0.5% chance for skills to trigger twice. Okay, well, everything helps. Now with 2.2 million coins we can get the next damage increase. Maybe helping us get to the next stage, which is actually 16. When did we get to stage 15? Did I completely miss that? I guess so. So I at least don't remember noticing that. Still 146 monsters to unlock the next stage, so there's a lot to do still. It actually took quite a lot of damage upgrades before managing to unlock the stage 16, but now it's unlocked. Let's see what can we get. There's an upgrade that will spawn 3 shiny monsters next run. What? I guess I can just get that. Other skills we can upgrade rain of arrows or unlock the night slash. I will unlock the night slash and also increase this level. Also managed to find a new shiny slime bird, which has a 0.5% chance to call a mark on an area. But let's see if we find some shiny slimes this run. Well, there they are. 3 shinies right away. But I guess that's like a one-time thing for this run only. The next one costed like 14 million or something. Yeah, it was definitely a one-time thing to get those 3 slimes to spawn right away. Here we can unlock Volley Tower, shoots multiple projectiles. So let's do that. Let's see, I guess that's a Volley Tower now. Yeah, it's shooting to 4 directions. I guess that's great. Okay, finally unlocking the level stage 17. With that we could unlock something called gems, but need a little more money to do that. Do little increases to the night slash, as well as check these slime baits. We have actually found a new slime, which is magma, plus 1% tower attack speed, and we have also found 20 of these grass slimes. So now this text, if the number of alive monsters is less than 50, a new one instantly spawns, meaning that this is now active as well. And since we have actually 20 of these, we also get plus 20 number of monsters. But yeah, let's try to get the 12 million to unlock the gems. Should not be that difficult after all. Well, it only took 1 run, so now we can get the gems. Leveling up gems unlocks the power hidden within them. Farm ores on the battlefield to gain some tokens, which is used to level up and reroll gems. Okay, so now we just have to keep collecting these as well. That's great. Okay, here's some of these ore nodes. Not exactly sure how many ores we got from one of those, but I guess it was only 1. Yeah, it's only 1 per 1 ore node. I have actually collected a little bit of these gem tokens. Let's see what can we do with these. Does reroll mean that we would get rid of this? I guess I'll just have to try. Okay, and now we can level up this. So we unlock the next stage. Okay, interesting. Guess I'll just have to keep collecting these. Well, a lot of these, since these are getting pretty expensive. 300 and 750. There's an upgrade that is plus 8% damage for each stat in bound runes. So if I check my runes, there's like 3 stats. This one has 2. So does that mean that if I buy this, it's like 5 times the 8%? Now we have 41,000 damage, and after buying this upgrade, it is up to 57,000. So that's a lot of damage. We go again then. We need so much more coins and also all the other things. And we also unlock the next stage. Stage 18. Can we buy any upgrades? No, we can't. So we just have to go to the stage 18 and deal with this next. Just barely unlocked the stage 19, and now let's see. There's not really that much upgrades here that I can buy that sound like good. I don't know if this like unlock something after them which are better. So let's try this. Little more chance to find ores. Yeah, there is an upgrade that will increase the ore tokens or gem tokens. That's at least pretty good. Nothing else we can really do, so stage 19 it is then. Now we actually have money to buy this. Gem tokens gained from ores. Let's do that. And let's go back to the stage 19. So much happening when we get good combos with the skills and projectiles. But still we are lacking so much damage to be able to get to the stage 20. 280 more monsters would need to be killed. So I will just try to buy more damage upgrades and other upgrades in the meantime, whenever I have the coins to do that. Here we have an upgrade unlocking a cold tower. Generates coins per second. Let's buy that and see what it does. This is actually the cold power, so it is just generating some coins. 420,000, I guess, every couple seconds. The amount of coins it's generating is not that great, but maybe we can find some upgrades to that to make it more useful. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get this plus 20% XP gained. Here we actually have some skill damage upgrade as well as more chance to skills to trigger twice. We need money and we actually need the next stage for this. Let's just keep on trying to hit the stage 20. I don't think we are that far off. Maybe like 50 or something monsters still at the end missing from the next stage. Oh no, I was wrong. We actually unlocked the stage 20, but we still don't have the 200 million for this. We have enough money to unlock the third rune slot, so let's do that. I guess we can just put this XP gained rune up there. For now I will increase this level so we get plus 30% XP gained. Now that I have leveled up this, if I reroll, does it reset the level or do I actually keep the level? I think I might actually keep the level, but it just rerolls the stats. I think this gem, at least for now, is good enough, so let's try the stage 20. I think it was like 200 million that we needed for the skill damage boost upgrade. Can we get this on one run or we need actually multiple runs? Now we have the money to buy this skill damage increase. Let's see how much more coins can we make with this increased skill damage. Well, I don't think that was that much more. I got like something around 60 million anyway on the previous ones, so not that great, but something at least. I think the money actually widely varies on the fact that we have chances to hit the skills twice. Also we have chance to hit the cursor damage twice, so if we get lucky with those we get more money. If we don't get so lucky, then we are lacking on the damage and do not kill the slimes that fast. I collected a couple billion of coins and now we can unlock this upgrade. Mythic creature, shiny monsters can now be found. So the last ones that we haven't yet seen on this page. And also we could get this 200% increased rarity of runes found, as well as some XP gain. Let's see how this now goes. There's apparently right away one of those new shiny slimes. Let's check right after this run what is the bonus of that one. So the shiny slime was Darling and they have 0.03% chance to find shiny monsters. Well, it's not much, but it's something. Do I want to upgrade this gem or wait, I get the next one? I guess I wait for the next one. In the meantime, I can upgrade my damage and try again. Try if I can unlock the next stage because on the stage 23 there was something new that we can get from the shop. No, we are still 200 monsters away, so we need a lot more damage. I actually managed to find quite a lot of new runes as well, and we found one legendary. 0.32% chance to find treasure chests, attack speed, mark area size, and increased rarity of runes found. Well, this is definitely good, so let's just change this normal one. I swapped the old rune for this one. This has a night slash, 6% slashes area size, as well as 20% more coins gained. So making money should be easier. We also have 13 skill tokens, so we can buy this lightning strike special now. So that's now maxed out. Next up, rain of arrows, damage for each arrow. And now we need 4 more tokens to max this one out and unlock the special upgrade. But for that, we need to just deal with the slimes again. Oh, just unlocked the next stage. The one upgrade that we can get with the stage 23 is unlock the archer. So we are unlocking that. The archer fights on your side and you can improve him by leveling him up. His main enemy is the ghost, which drops some ghost tokens, a currency used to level him up. Hey, so now we have archer and we can get new resources with that. Here I can also buy this upgrade, 7% chance for main attack to be raged. Whatever that means, I guess more damage. There's the ghost, let's take that down, we get those tokens. Oh yeah, I actually saw the raged attack, there was one again. My cursor turns like red and the area is bigger at least. I guess it might deal more damage as well, but it's bigger at least. We have just about 3 of these tokens, so let's level up this archer. Archer gained 1 million extra damage. We need him up to level 3 to be able to unlock this first one, whatever this is. I guess we will find out soon enough when we just keep on leveling him. Now we can actually get an upgrade here that is a plus 100% more ghost tokens gained from ghosts. That should help us level up the archer. Let's actually check here. We can definitely get these couple levels. And now we unlocked archer attack speed, which we then cannot afford yet. But we can afford more damage and just try again if we can reach the stage 25. Not quite stage 25 ready yet. Almost 200 monsters still. So more upgrades it is. Okay. I did a little bit of grinding for coins and now we are sitting at 52 billion coins. That should get us pretty good upgrades. Let's have a look around what we could get. None of these upgrades that are available for purchase right now are anything special. But I think I'm just gonna go here with a little more archer damage. And that unlocked a new one where we can get more of these ghost tokens. Sure, we can take that and we can actually buy a lot more damage here. Sure, we can do the one more. Now we pretty much ran out of money, but we should have a lot of damage. This one has chance to find ghost monsters and also increasing the rarity of shiny monsters found, as well as just increasing the number of monsters, so would be pretty good. We would need one more token. I think we are going to save for that one. Here we also found the last shiny slime, Evil. This one has chance to deal triple damage. That's good. Definitely need to find more of those to increase the odds of that happening. But yeah, now we also have enough of these gem tokens to buy the second gem. We could actually just try with this one, so let's level it up once. I don't really like this gem or the upgrades that it's giving me now, so let's try the reroll. Yeah, the level actually stays, so it doesn't reset the upgrade of the level. Only the gem is replaced. But I could just stay with this one. Plus 2% chance to find runes and plus 25% XP gained. And finally we have 117 of these ghost tokens. We can upgrade the archer with these. I will buy one more lever on the archer and then with the rest increase the archer attack speed. 3 levels to that. That's pretty good. But yeah, I guess we are just going again and seeing how this goes. The damage is so huge right now. Because I bought like 3 or 4 of the straight up damage upgrades. Yeah, and we unlocked the stage 25 already, halfway through this run. But let's try the stage 25. And we actually get past this one as well, or do we need to grind again? Oh, we actually unlocked the next stage already. It was right on the last second though. I was already thinking that we are not going to make it, but we made it. Upgraded the archer to level 9 and unlocked the next upgrade for archer, and it is a chance to fire explosive arrows that deal AoE damage. Definitely getting one level to that as well. Found a new upgrade here, which we would need 20 billion. Unlock a new mark. Monsters have high chance to call random skills on death. I guess we are grinding for 20 billion then. Don't know what the chance actually is, but if it's a high chance, seems that it might be actually pretty good upgrade. If we are just on monster death activating some random skills. Now we have the money to afford it, so let's buy that and let's go see how that works. If we can actually see that activating or however it works. Yeah, I don't know if I can see that upgrade actually working, but I'm sure it's doing something in the background. Here we have a new upgrade that requires a skull token, 2% chance for launch area attacks to be raged. Definitely getting that one. It's not a high chance, but must be useful. And now we can also afford the Rain of Arrows special upgrade. Chance on hit to call a dragon arrow. Let's try to see dragon arrow. Okay, so that is dragon arrow, I guess. I mean, there seems to be a pretty high chance even on the dragon arrows. I saw multiple on this one even. Now we have actually collected enough of these crystal slimes that we have unlocked the next ability. 250% increased rarity of runes found. Should mean that we are getting much more higher rarity runes then. Also, I just unlocked the stage 27, so this is the first run on that. Here the enemies are again so healthy. My damage is nothing compared to these beefy slimes. But I guess that just means that I need to keep upgrading my damage and all the other skills. Here's a new upgrade requiring skull token. Unlock Pierce Tower. Shoots a projectile that pierces all monsters, so let's unlock that. Next up there is a chance for Pierce Tower to also fire from behind. But yeah, that's too expensive, so let's just go again. That might actually be the new Pierce Tower in the corner. Yeah, it seems to be shooting through all the slimes. Okay, so I managed to advance a couple stages here, and now we unlocked stage 30, which also unlocked this mysterious well that we can buy right away with 200 billion. The mysterious well. Killing monsters fills the well, and each time it reaches capacity, you earn, I guess, well tokens or something. What is the well? And what is it gathering? It remains mysterious. Yeah, definitely mysterious. So yeah, I guess I just need to kill monsters to fill the well. Should be simple enough. On the archer we now have 50% chance for arrows to pierce that we can upgrade a couple times, making it to 100%. And we can still level up the archer a couple times. Also on these slimes, shiny slimes, we have now gathered enough of the rock slimes to unlock the next perk for this one. Minus 20% area attack cooldown. Also we have found enough of these flash slimes, which will reduce our skills cooldown by 20%. Still missing quite a few on these other ones, but I'm sure we'll find them soon enough. Now we also have available to us Vampire Explosion skill, which we can unlock right away, and also upgrade this Summon One Bat. Now we have that going for us. See how that plays out. Okay, here in the middle is actually the well. Let's see if we can catch the vampire explosions. Yeah, they are constantly happening. Those red kind of explosions are definitely the vampire explosions. How much monsters we do actually need for this well to fill up? Okay, so I did one run and we filled up little under 10%, so about 10 runs or 11 runs to fill up the well at least once. I'm guessing that the next stages of the well are actually more expensive and require even more slimes. Okay, so I have been farming a little more again, and now we have total of 3 of these well tokens, 572 of these gem tokens, 1074 of these ghost tokens, 12 skill tokens, 5 skill tokens, and 52 trillion coins. With these we can definitely upgrade something useful. Here's one we can get. Plus 5% damage for each level of all gems combined. Yes, another. Plus 50% more gem tokens gained from ores. Absolutely getting that one. Call all unlocked special skills every 7 seconds. That seems like a good one. So I'm definitely getting that one. Runes drop with 20% increased stats values. Definitely buying that. We have one school token left, and the only school token upgrade we have is this plus 100% tower damage. So yeah. With these skill tokens we can actually max out the Night Slash, unlocking the special upgrade up for purchase. Now we have also found some new shiny slimes. We have enough of these electron slimes to unlock the next ability. 15% timer duration, as well as we have the bird. 50% chance for marks to target the area with highest density of monsters. These should be very helpful. I'm just gonna buy some upgrades for the archer. Let's see. 50% chance for arrows to bounce on hitting walls. Sure, a couple times. 2% chance to fire poison arrows that deal damage over time. Yeah, we can get a couple of those and maybe just level up the archer. But now the well. We have 3 of these tokens. So I believe that we can buy 3 of these things on the outer circle. Well, for now I'm going to get this tower might upgrade. Towers are now built instantly and also spawn a new tower every 10 seconds. So getting that. Next up I'm gonna get bounty call. Bounties are now automatically collected, and as well plus 40% chance to spawn bounties. And for the last one for now I'm going to go with the loot overflow. 20% chance to double coins gained at the end of the run. And we can also empower these skills with even more tokens, unlocking new stats for these. Yeah, that should be everything upgraded. Now we just have to go again. This is carnage. With all the upgrades that I just got, this so much more hectic than the previous runs have been, and easily unlock the next stage as well. We are not quite powerful enough to unlock the next stage yet. Still almost 300 monsters left, but with some upgrades we definitely can do that. Now we actually have 2 more school tokens since we unlocked the stage 34, and we can buy this plus 25% projectile damage, as well as here unlock a new very rare mark. Monsters spawn a random shiny variant on death. Let's get that. Then we are just going again on the stage 34. With all the skills going, there's so much happening on the screen. And even when the slimes have some chance to spawn some effects after they die, so there's just constantly something happening on the screen. Now I've managed to advance a couple stages. Next up we are on to the stage 39, and now we can buy some of these upgrades that need the school tokens. Collected 5 of them, so we can definitely buy this one that has 5% chance for raged areas to fire raged projectiles that pierce all monsters. Next up, plus 25% damage of area attacks, sure. And here we have unlock orbit towers, shoots an orbiting projectile. Definitely buying that one as well. And here, plus 1% chance to find ores, sure. I think that's all of the school token upgrades for now. Well, here's one, but we don't have the money for that yet, because we could just farm the money quickly. But yeah, now we have managed to find quite a lot of these shiny slimes. We actually have enough of the rhinos for the secondary perk. 10% chance to drop 5 times the coins amount instead, as well as magma, spawn 1 random tower at run start, as well as darling, plus 150% rarity of shiny monsters found. Only secondary perk we are missing is the evil, which we still need like 13 of. Yeah, we will find those. But now we have 4 of these well tokens, so I can buy a little more upgrades. I can get this gem power, 30% increased stats values for the first 2 levels of gems, sure. As well as archer focus, 35% chance for archer to shoot twice. We can buy this rune ascension. Rarity of runes found cannot be normal, so every rune we found have to be rare or higher. And we can also get this skill advance, 2.5% chance to call a random skill on monster death. So then we just have to go again. Yeah, these runs are absolutely chaotic. From where we started this game, it was so peaceful. Slowly hitting the slimes, and now we are just blasting everything. Yeah, now we have the money to buy this 1% chance to find ghost monsters. And again, for now, that's all the skull tokens spent. Let's just try to find some more. We will get one if we advance to the stage 40. I'm not sure if we can quite reach that yet. Yeah, it seems like we are still missing like 600 monsters from the stage 40. We need a lot more damage. Now we have reached stage 40 and it said that I need to fill the well 10 times, but we are not that far off from filling up the well for the 10th time, so let's try to do that here. Yeah, now here at the bottom it says that I need to fill the well, but I think we should be able to do it in this one run anyway, because there was so little left. Yeah, and now the text is actually gone. It's just question marks. Suspicious. What does that mean? We should get some of these well upgrades as well. So for this shiny kin, don't actually know if I need this. You can now select a specific shiny variant to be farmed, allowing it to appear more often, so we can just buy that. Even though we pretty much have all the shiny slimes already, other than the evil. Can we actually choose the evil like this? I guess that's, yeah. Click on specific variant to be farmed. Yeah, now the evil is chosen, so we should find more of those. Now I have also maxed out the vampire explosion. We just need 6 more skill tokens to be able to unlock the special upgrade, which is a chance on bad hits to call blood drain. But here in the middle of the well, there is this question mark thing. Should we try and see what this does? Okay. What is this level? Kill 100 slime overlords. Oh, so these are some overlord slimes. Well, this one definitely have some health. Half of the run is gone and I haven't killed a single one. Nor have I even dealt half of their health of damage to them. Well, I guess we made some money at least, even though we didn't kill single one of these. Yeah, let's upgrade the damage and try again. I don't know if it's better to grind this level or this stage 40. Guess I will have to just try this one and then try this stage 40 to compare how much coins we are making from each one. Here we aren't killing anyone quite yet. Needs so much more damage. But this run gives me pretty much 4.5 quintillion. So let's see the stage 40 then. We just destroy the slimes here. What do we get? Yeah, for this one we got over 5 quintillion, as well as we got these ghost tokens and the gem tokens. So I guess this is better to grind this stage 40 than trying to kill the overlords when we can't. But yeah, I'll keep on farming some little coins, increasing my damage. Let's try the overlords again soon. Okay, so I did a little farming and now I believe that I have bought every single upgrade it's possible to buy. I don't find anything in this skill tree that could be purchased anymore. And also on the runes page I have tried to focus on something that is more attack related or damage related, rather than getting coins or XP, because we have maxed out the XP skill anyway, so we are not gaining anything from this, and all of these are maxed out as well. All the slimes as well are maxed out. We cannot find any of these anymore. And on the gems, the same thing as the runes. I tried to find something that will get me more attack damage or attack speed or something related to that, rather than getting coins or XP or finding runes or something. And for the archer, all of these skills are maxed out. I'm not sure if there is a max level to the archer itself, but it's now at level 166. And with the well I have empowered as much as I can. Only things that I didn't empower is the shiny kin. That was more so related to the shiny slimes, and the loot overflow, which would just double my loot at the end of the run. And we actually cannot even upgrade these because there is no option to get more of these well tokens. But yeah, I just want to show you the stage 40 at this point. This is absolutely crazy what is happening on the screen with all the upgrades we have. This is wild. I'm sure there is no problem now taking down the overlords. But But yeah, now let's see how we do against the overlords. Can we actually deal? Okay, we can. That was fast. I didn't expect it to go that fast. You have cleansed the land of Maktala from all the slimes, and with that you have beaten the game. Congratulations. And here are all my stats for the run. Killed 355,000 slimes. That's a lot of slimes. Yeah, anyway, that was definitely a fun incremental game about attacking slimes. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I will thank you for watching, if you stayed with me this long into the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!